Hey there, what's going on, my friend? This is Dave Sharp, and you may recall the example that I gave you at one time in previous episodes in this course about the Bucks Wood Shop. And I covered it in the fishing formula and use it as an example in the second helping campaigns. And so what I want to do now is I want to go in a bit more into a detail, but also to give you an opportunity to see some of those email follow-ups that were actually written by this particular marketer. I'm not this affiliate. I don't know who this affiliate is. I'm just using it as a total third-party example because this is really a great it's really a great campaign. It's all public information. You can get it all, access all this content and information by going and opting into this funnel as well, just for yourself. Now, if you remember back in the fishing formula section, okay, I went through this entire campaign, including the Facebook page, and the website and everything. I went through this already in that section. So if you missed that for some reason, then go back and check that out. It's in the fishing formula section under the second helping campaign episode. But what I want to do in this particular video is explain more of the high level strategy, plus give you access into a folder with a lot of the emails that were actually written and that I've received personally. And I'm not going to do anything except print them off so you can see them and see how this particular affiliate marketer used the second, third, fourth, fifth. And as you can see, I actually, with these particular Bucks Woodworking emails, I've just gotten one at 8:05 this morning. I've been getting them. I've got 303 of them so far. And if I go to the very oldest one, this was the very first email. This is what it looked like. And it was about the product that he was very first promoting. Get your 100 free woodworking plans. And as you can see, that's the very first offer. Okay. So if we go over back to this image, you'll notice that 150 free plans in the affiliate product that he's promoting right there on the front end would be considered his first helping. Okay, so that's that in action. Okay, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, that is that's the Ted's Woodworking offer or something that is available and found on ClickBank. Okay, so yeah, so this is Ted's Woodworking. Okay, and so that first offer is the first thing he emails about. Again, that first serving. Okay, first helping, and then as you get into this, you begin to see other helpings, right? Second helping. So it looks like there, in this particular campaign, there was 2 emails, first and foremost, about that initial offer. And then now, a couple of days later, he's emailing about this woodworker cut his power bills by 65%. See how. Today, you're about to see how getting burglarized drove a carpenter from Orlando to generate as much electricity as he wanted with just 10 square feet of solar panels in his backyard. The fact is that renewable energy is not expensive. So this is likely some information product about lowering your energy bill somehow, some way, right? Backyard revolution. It's likely some sort of an energy ebook, information course, something. I was gonna read the sales letter here. So Scroll down, check out what it is. Yeah, it's some ebooks. Backyard Revolution course, $39. ClickBank. So yeah, it's an information product. It's a course on how to, do something with your energy, right? Lower your energy bills and probably use some sort of alternative energy. So then the next email, free download, The Art of Woodworking. This is some sort of a guide. We're going back now to the Ted's Woodworking offer, right? So, he's got that email that goes to another offer, second helping. Now he's back promoting that first helping again. And it looks like, it's just basically a basic kind of a bridge page. Click add to cart and goes over to a ClickBank checkout page, right? Build any shed in one weekend. So now this is the third helping, okay? This is the third helping. This is the third product that's being promoted in this follow-up sequence, okay? Different shed plans, shed designs, Ryan's Perfect Shed Plans collections, right? So, you're getting bonuses, advanced woodworking tips, magic modifications, and add to cart, $37. And Ryan's Shed Plans, 12,000 shed plans plus all 4 bonuses, right? Another ClickBank product. So you can see how this image is being played out like in real eyes right in front of your eyes, right? These various emails. And again, 6 is not, don't get stuck on the number 6 here, and don't get stuck on Buck's example either, right? Because, there's really no rules. That's one of the biggest things that I think new marketers get caught up on, is thinking that, oh my gosh, the perfect formula is one email to send them back to the first helping, and then 2 emails to the second helping, and then 1 email back to it's not. There's not a formula. Common sense is what common sense is a son of a gun. So just apply your common sense, but don't get caught up on the exact number of affiliate emails to write until it doesn't make sense anymore. My philosophy is always send more emails than less emails, right? So, but yeah, don't get stuck on the number. The concept is that you've got emails that are sending people back to the first helping. You've got then emails going on to the second helping. You've got emails going to the third helping, emails going to the fourth helping, and it could be 1 email or it could be 10 emails, okay? As a matter of fact, in one of the later episodes in this section of promotional cycles, you'll see a bit more of a formula in terms of letting people know that that a product, you're actually going to be promoting a product, right? You can agitate them and let them know that it's coming. That's called a promotional cycle, and it's a way to create big windfalls. This would be considered more of an evergreen marketing campaign, right? So, there's, who knows, probably I would bet that this marketer wrote 365 emails, right? A year's worth of follow-up emails. Probably took him a couple of weeks to get all these put in place. And as you're driving Facebook ads, or you're driving, TikTok videos or YouTube videos or whatever into that one front door, right? Again, you can do this all with one front door. As you're driving all that traffic into that one front door, you've just got 365 emails, right, that are going out over the course of an entire year, which constantly allow you to make more and more and more and more money off of just that same one customer. Because as you scroll through here, maybe restoring batteries, maybe shed plans is not not something that if I opted into this, I'm particularly going to bite, but maybe something along, something else does. Maybe battery reconditioning secrets, right? Like, oh man, that really gets my goat. I've said no to a bunch of stuff. Maybe I even said no to the first serving, but now here on the 57th serving, this really, this is really something I can get into, battery reconditioning. So, the point is that one of the main reasons why, we want to have so many follow-up, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and on helping campaigns is because, what we found in our experience is a lot of times somebody doesn't buy for weeks or months until they've seen your stuff so much they trust you. And if you can write an email follow-up series that's deep, that's long, it doesn't have to be 365 days long. And as you learned in setting up your email autoresponder back in the Start Fishing with Free Campaign section, you can both send out, you can write automated emails, but you can also send broadcast. You can send live emails. I just know that if I'm going to promote, if I'm going to create a campaign, it's better for me to just write emails and at least get a month or two's worth of follow-up emails ready and in place so I don't have to mess with it anymore. I can set it and forget it. And then all I have to do is focus 100% of my time right here on whatever my chumming strategy is in terms of TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or whatever it is. And the whole back end profit creating process system is all set up and in place, and I don't have to mess with it anymore. That's the way to really scale a business, because ultimately the goal is to get more people here. You want to scale this traffic and get more people to the front door, right? The way that you make more money is not creating more front doors, and it's not even creating more chumming strategies on different platforms. It's getting more people to the front door. And most people stop before they even scratch the surface in terms of what's possible with their chumming strategy, with TikTok or with YouTube. They just stop, right? So it's important to just get this piece set up, right? And it doesn't have to be complicated, and it doesn't have to be pretty. And as I've taught you throughout this entire course, and as you'll continue to learn in the Copywriter's Playbook, it's not about design and all that. It's about words and really trying to match solutions to the customers or the prospect's pain points. So all of these emails, right? If you'll notice, the thing that's really brilliant about this campaign, for this Bucks Woodworking campaign, is the original thing that he was advertising was woodworking, kind of do-it-yourself, DIY, a course or ebook with that Ted's Woodworking thing. The type of person that is going to bite on that sort of a product is a do-it-yourselfer, a guy that likes to piddle around in his in his garage or in his woodworking shop, a guy that likes to do projects at home. So all of these follow-up emails that you see that are being sent by this affiliate are all within that same category, right? You don't see weight loss stuff. You don't see make money online stuff here. It's all stuff that even almost 303 emails later, right? If you look at the very recent email that I got this morning at 8:05, like a 3D printer for wood, he's still on, even talking about wood, right? So I'm gonna take as many of these emails as I can, print them out, and put them over into a folder in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because you're probably sitting there thinking, that's cool. I'd really like to look at these emails and kind of read them so I can get a better idea of, the types of products, how it's framed, etc. Well, I'm going to print them, okay? And you can literally, down in the resources section of this video, you can grab access to this folder, this Google Drive folder. And when you open these up, all the links are still going to work in everything, okay? So all you're going to do is you're just going to, you're going to see a print PDF version of each, as many of these emails as we can get done. There's 300 of them there, so we'll get as many done as we can. But again, all the links will still work. You'll be able to see the offers, everything. You'll be able to see everything that's in the emails and all. And again, it's, you could get all of this anyways by opting into his list, but it'd take 300 days for you to get all these emails. So big kudos to this affiliate. I'd like to meet him. Big kudos. If you know who it is, connect me with him. But big kudos to this affiliate because it's a great job. It's a great campaign. And it's super on message. Like even 303 emails later, it's so clear. It's a really well done campaign. And so again, I hope this ends up being valuable to you. I want to thank, of course, the affiliate who set this up and is marketing this publicly out there for us to learn from. And go ahead and, obviously, if you're interested in looking through the content of some of these emails and offers, then you can click down below in the resources section and get access to that email Google Drive folder with all the emails. Now, in the next episodes, we're going to talk about the 9-word email that revives dead leads, as well as how to run profitable promotional cycles, which is a more advanced strategy. A lot to chew on, a lot to get done, a lot to learn, and a lot of profit to be made.